I would like to start this story by saying it's one of the positive ones that we've had in the year 2020 with many negative things going around. I think this one is a story of hope. Now, Mike Etiang is not new to the current affairs scene or the Ugandan scene, because he's one of the about 30 pilots that we have that have commenced from Uganda and gone and achieved much great things out there in the world. He's been working with Kuwait Airlines as well as Air Senegal as a captain. Now this is the guy who brought in the new Airbus A33-800 to Uganda that just landed just yesterday. And Mike Etiang, he's a Ugandan pilot. He's been working for, he's been in experience for about 25 years. And like I've said, he's one of the 30 people that have, the 30 pilots that have come out of Uganda. Now Uganda is very well known out there. By the way, Uganda is very well known as the country that produces good pilots. It's just that the problem is so we are having a fleet that was added on to a new Airbus 330-800 Neo that landed at Entebbe Airport at 10:45 or 11. By 10:45 it was in the skies, and by 11 it had landed on our soils in Uganda. Now Etiang said it's a real honor for him to leave everything he has been doing outside for other airlines and come and do it home in Uganda. Now, among the people who went to France, where the Airbus was gotten from, that is France, Talas, a city called Tala. Actually, in France, it's pronounced as Tala, where 30 people traveled with General Katumba Wamala, who is the Minister of Works, the Minister of Transport. And is it on standard? They tried to check everything and make sure it's on. He went with a technical team. They tried to check everything and make sure it's what exactly we needed. Now certificates for this Airbus of the 800 Neo on order was exchanged between Uganda and Talaus, meaning the airplane is ours officially and was paid for by the Ugandan government. I want to commend the Ugandan government on this one. It was paid for fully by the Ugandan government, and Uganda has all ownership of this of Airbus. Now this Airbus is going to be flying from Doha to Qatar to Dubai to London, to actually in London, Bachajiganye Heathrow Airport, you know, it's a very, very, very strict airport. Bachajiganye, I think because of the lockdown and COVID-19, but immediately after, I'm sure we shall have a partnership with as well London, so that we are able to fly. Now Uganda Airlines is going to be big, by the way. It's going to start flying to all cities around the world, including, as I've told you, Kuwait, Doha, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, of course, the neighboring ones, South Africa, even in the European countries. Now, one of the things I wanted to tell you about this airline before I let my colleagues speak is the fact that it's operating on flight UR404. UR404 is its number of flight operation, and its manufacturer is the Rolls-Royce manufacturer. Now this thing is a modified version of the A330-767. These ones are the old ones, the 767s. But this one is a modified version. It's revamped. The Chinese is that it's able to carry 20 passengers. That's in the business class, those very rich people, and about I think not 200 is in the economy class, but it's something compared to nothing. So it's a very powerful plane, and we do really, really, really thank our government for this achievement.
Wow, it's a good achievement to our country, and it's going to do both jobs. One, it's going to carry our flag, and we are going to do business as a nation. But I want us to be very careful, because we need to look way back in the future Okay, before I speak about the negative, I want to first congratulate our nation because buli kintu ekirungi sometimes mubeera mune ekibi. Ate nti buli kintu kibeera beautiful all the time. Ne bw'olaba omukyala nga mulungi nnyo. You don't go full board. Ogenda ne question marks.
Really?
Abaganda bagamba.
If you see a beautiful woman who is like a yellow flower in a green pasture, kitegeeza she is very attractive and you're not the only one. Sink her. It is shining. But we need to look deeper. However, I want to applaud the Ministry of Works and the Civil Aviation for the good job well done, and the Ministry of Finance. Okay. But still goes back to us Ugandans. That's true. And it's going to do quite a number of things. One, it's going to promote our tourism industry. And tourism being one of our biggest contributor to the GDP, definitely there's going to be an addition into that. Tubadine nyonyinya ngazi flying within the region. Kati tuyongeddeko Airbus, which is going to go to cross to different continents, which is good. I think they're supposed to be 2. They say the second one will be coming in January
2021.
Yes, 2021. But we need to look deeper into this business because tuyingidde business nenga ate abalala bali ku edge nga banatera okubuuka mu business. Look at South African Airlines. I don't know whether Uganda, whoever is in charge of the civil aviation, they look into different airlines okumanya ebizibu ebigirimu. First and foremost, what I want them to look into, tuli mu era nga abantu bwe bakola business tekyabetagisa kugenda Dubai to do business. Business kazadda online. You negotiate with the seller nga ali Dubai n'okutula deal ebintu ebikusanga ku
ne shipping ebintu ne bijja.
So ebyo natulina bitunulira tulina okutunula baani abasinga okutambula be basuubuzi. Sooner than later ojja kwesanga nga abagenda okutambulira mu nnyonyi eno government officials, and most of the bw'otulira ekyasula airline Uganda Airline emabega, it was because of government officials abatambula nga tebasasula sente nezeakumulatinga nekituuka nekikolaki nekifa. And the same thing has also happened to South African Airlines because they need about 25 billion rands reviving and ekikyagaanyi. So we need to look deeper into the challenges affecting other airlines to kututuukako because they say prevention is way much better than cure.
Oyogedde ku nsonga ya airline era nze ngina kubegatako mwenna okuba nisanyukira wamu kuba eggwanga lyaffe lyafunye lyazizaawo ennyonyi ne ziba nga zakomyewo zakomawo bongerako bwongezi. Naye nze okusookera ddala ngenda kuba nti sijja kwewuunya nnyo kubanga airline zino eno tusami kwizi yatukize twalina Uganda Airlines yaliwo eri era mu myaka gya 70s airlines yaliwo eri ng'ate ekola n'okusinga nga bweri wane essaawa zino eno kubanga tujjukira bulungi nti airline eyo yaliwo between twasooka ntubera East African Community yaliwo already ng'ekola naye nga tulina East African Airlines ng'ekola between Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda. Then ne wajjawo East African Community n'ekolapsinga biseera bya Idi Amin olwa obuzibu obwaliwaawo East African Community n'ekolapsinga kyekimu ne airlines n'ekolapsinga. Then under the UDC, Uganda Development Corporation, ne wajja ne tukola Uganda Airlines yaffe nga bana Uganda. Nebanga ya baje ne tanko kubanti ekola between was it 1977 ne komesa okubanti ekola. Naye nga twalina ennyonyi ez'amaanyi zi Boeing. Ez'amaanyi nga zikola nga tulina routes ez'enjawulo. Era nga ennyonyi eyo yatambula ennyonyi routes zetwaberanga nazo twayinanga. Twatusobola okubanga bana Uganda tugenda Belgium mukusiya Belgium nga tugenda mu ngenyo yaffe sogenda mu Brussels ngegenda Burundi nga tuna trip tulina route ya Burundi tulina route ya Goma mu Congo tulina route ya Kinshasa then mu Kongera tulina route ya Cologne mu Germany tulina route ya Tel Aviv mu Israel tulina route ya Italy mu Rome tulina route ya Kenya Mombasa Kenya Nairobi Rwanda Kigali South Africa Johannesburg Tanzania Dar es Salaam Tanzania Kilimanjaro Tanzania Mwanza, Uganda Arua, Entebbe Kampala, Uganda Gulu, Kasese, Mbarara, Soroti, olaba tulina Dubai, London, Lusaka and Harare ezo luzali weziri era nga enyonyi ekola bulungi naye twatuuka mu biseera by'okuba nti n'omulembe guno regime eno yajjira mu bukulembeze nga weeyogere ntufunawo obuzibuzibu nti mismanagement yatandika gale n'ayingirawo nga bakungu batamba tebasasudde sente zikolebwa mu aviation nga enguzi nnyingi sente bazirya buli management yalema okuba nga ekwadde ekintu kino eno era regime eno gavumenti eno nebanga yatuuka n'okuba nti nno olumu omukulembeze avayo nakwasisitemu yagamba nti I buried naziika Uganda Airlines bwekibanga ye munyini yagiziika n'abanga bagezaho n'okuba nti yabalemera okuba nti bagitambuza bagezaho okuba nti bagitunda bagiguze groups za South African Airlines yagezaako British Airways yagezaako ninga bagenda buli yajjanga okulaba nti agula airline ene ya Uganda wagiteekamu ssente ngalaba mutuufu egudde ekyasiba newo ogiteekamu ssente
ekyalandinga Uganda
simanyi buli yageza okulaba nti ateeka ssente mu kintu kinene yalaba nga mutuufu newo okiteekamu nga kyenga kuba mulambo mpiso nti n'okuba ebiso tekusobola kukola ki kudda ngulu so what they did ne bagamba nti ekintu katukimalewo katukiziike so nze okuba nti nno I congratulate this country oba government okuba nti yakomeza airlines nga te mwenyini yagiziika mba ndaba nga sina kyamakulu kyengenda kukola because singa ya maintaininga era the same mistakes zetwakola zigenda kulamira zisuula ekintu kino eki nga bw'oyogedde kubanga Simon Chris nakubuuza ano ku site nenkubuuza gavumenti yaffe Uganda ekola business ki era nga twali tukoze business ddi kubanga gavumenti yajja eno mu buyinza nga business nyingi eziriwo gavumenti gundi zeyali ekola ggwanga eggwanga li owninga transport eyo yennyini waliwo zibasi za UTC waliwo railway yaliwo eri waliwo water transport yaliwo eri nga tulina wana email ezigenda Mwanza zigenda wanga weeziri nenyonyi nga weeziri ne when they came into place njagala ombuulire kwebina bina byenkumenyedde zibasi za UTC email ziri luddawa Uganda railway eri luddawa nga bali bakoze ddi business era nga bali bamaintainize ddi era bwe maintaininga kino nze kati nalibadde nsanyi musuubira nti airlines singa twagimaintaininga nga weeri etambula kati waliwo tulivampinga Uganda Railways kisazo nga gye tutaddeko amaanyi so sikuba nti ate nga tusanyuka nnyo era tulabenga ekyebbeeyi airlines tugikoze nedda
I think it's good to be kirungi okusanyuka because that's a step ahead
no which step ahead Simon Chris which step ahead kiranga okuŋŋamba nti bwe mbabadde ntambula ngenda amagulu gange abiri ntambula nontemako okugulu okumu nonteeka ku nembera wansi nentuula ewaka then all of a sudden nojja n'obeera nongulira omugulu w'omuzungu nogunzizaako nogamba nti etariki namuzizza atambula oba onyambye eki the days zemaze nga ntudde ewaka nga sikola ntudde sindi awo sina kyenkola ate nompa omuguzi w'omuzungu ate nago teguli effective nti gusobola okukola bye nakola nga luli eri because let's look at the enyonyi ze baleese tulina routes somede routes zetwalina nga tugenda Belgium tugenda United Kingdom tugenda Israel tugenda wa katulina routes ki anagenda okuiza enyonyi zaffe zino eze Uganda omusajja omu yagamba nti kyesigenda kuwagira naye era yogera agamba batugiddeyo buprimo yabuyita buprimo anagenda okuiza enyonyi ezo ogenda routes ezo kyasobola zi owning kuba ne routes twali tuzirina ne bazitunda ne bazuga airlines endala kati tugenda kufuna kuba nti routes tuzizza era tugenda kuba airlines tugenda tumaintainga tutya okuba nti ebisigirawo ng'ekola nga we yali olinga ekyali effective.
It takes leadership to have an effective business as a nation because this is a government business. So it takes leadership. There's some of the reasons as to why South African Airlines is collapsing. One is the leadership turmoil that there is in their country. Endala amabanja debt burden kuba baagala government ebayambe with baagala government eyongere okuinjectamu 25 billion rands which is still a problem. So ebizibu byonna bye balina okutunuulira ng'oba onookola business n'oba ogiteeka mu kikubo oba anywhere else. You don't just wake up n'ogamba kati ntaddewo business. No, you okola research. And that's one thing I do believe and trust, that civil aviation, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Works and Transport, they looked into that.
Simon,
no, what I'm trying to say
try to bus.
Let's give them a benefit of doubt. And what
which
I'm
benefit?
calling for apparently,
Simon Chris, tutandike mpola nedda, tutandike mpola tonvuga speed, tutandike mpola mpola. Twita ono bu bus, buli luddawo. Buli nambula ali ku kisaawe, buvunze.
Or bus the government.
Bwali wachi.
That's a private business.
Funded by who?
Sijja kuwulira naye omanyi.
Sema kuzo. Ne mugasa matugende tenda bakubera nti mujisubize ebbaga mweta bus endala ne ekyali mu bigambo.
Ogamba tondeka.
Tondeka.
I think the president was very clear in regards to the buses. Ayayogera ku Independence Day yali ku Makage Entebbe. Yagamba I think bali bakola consignment of about 1,900 buses. N'agamba tugenda koma kwezo. Order gye bakola. Okay? N'agamba eno pandemic etuyigiriza. N'agamba we need to wake up as Africans. Tetukyasobola kujja bintu wabweru. It's high time to byekolere wanene. I think it was very clear about that. N'agamba buses ng'ogyeko zino 1,800 ezisigadde zonna ezigenda cooperating on Uganda zigenda kukolebwa wano.
Simon Chris.
I think to me that was
Simon Chris ogedde bulungi. N'olagamba nti n'omusesimi n'olaga nti abasuubuzi basobola okuba nga bakozesa ennyonyi. Era ntulaba nga era gye tugenzeemu ebintu bya online na biki abantu bikyasobola kutambula. Nze ahoze singa Uganda President Museveni yabadde atandikira ku kintu kya gundi rail transport n'agitereeza. Nabanga akola rail down etambula. Bulungi kubanga ekiwanguzi tubadde wano mu lockdown natobana era naye mwenye n'agamba lwaki amafuta tegaita tetukosa railway tetukozesa emmeeri ku mazzi nga tusolvinga obuntu butono obuli achievable era nga bwangu okuba ntitubuzaawo naye tukyalembedde okuba nga tukola bino ebiri essekyo nga bisobola okuba nga bituyamba tubirijje ku kino kuba management gye tulina wanene olwaleero wakadde abantu bangi naye mwenye yavuddeyo n'akyogera president tisinga tewabeeyo corruption kuba naye akimanyi singa tubabeera ogaddibe nga limu kurunning aircraft eno era ennyonyi airlines eno egenda kubeegwa era believe you or me teyinza tamalaako kisanja kino gye tugenda.
Omanye ekizibu kye tulina Carol, before you come in, ekizibu kye tulina Uganda, we don't demand for accountability. Kasaba tujja ku musolo guno ogw'omutwe ne tudda ku musolo ogwa value added tax. Okay? Ogula ekintu naye nga tomanyi nti bakuggyeko ssente zigenda mu coffers of the government. So you can hardly demand for anything from the government. So singa luli eri nti batariki waweze emyaka 18 ng'olina osasula oba gyalinga 13 oba zaalinga mmeka ng'olina osasula ssente za gavumenti nga government ekujjako ssente naawe ojjukira emisinde abantu gye baddukanga so bulumi bwawuyitangamu okunoonya ssente za government singa bazimaintaininga bwe bulumi bwe bumu buwandirabe n'ogamba government wano okoze bubi I'm demanding for accountability eza ssente zange ezokoze eki zonzigyeko naye kati bannayuganda babaza ku value added tax tebakomye nakimanya nti basasula omusolo so kati teri muntu avaayo na demanding accountability kati singa ssaawa zino singa tufuna attorney general's report. Okay? Singa tufuna IGG's report. Okuva bwe twaleta ziri zigundi zibowenge enya. Okay? Business okuva mu twazileta, how are we doing? Okitegeera? Twandebe tufuna financial report.
Is it worth what twongerako?
Vane kwekyo, it could be worth okwongerako olw'ensonga zino zigenda crossing a continent.
Simon Chris,
tetuna
kupima zikoze wano. Tetuna kupima zikoze wano zikoze zitya ate nga tuwongerako.
Andi kyenkugamba nti tuba twesaana okwongerako olw'ensonga eno egenda cooperating a continental.
Are these effective? Zino zasobola okuleeta zo zikoze.
Andi kyenkubuuza
ziyimiridde.
Singa tubadde bannayuganda abademandinga accountability, singa tuyimira ku magulu gaffe tugamba okuva bwe twateekawo ziri zibowenge enya. Okay? How are we performing economically? Ziyingiza ssente oba tubala tukola loss?
Karo katuyingize Karo mu mboozi. What's your take on this?
My take is, first of all, I would not agree with the person who comes and says the A330 800 is not going to work. I would not agree with such a person because I don't know why Ugandans are people. Ugandans never believe in something. Everything that comes out and is trying to be good, a Ugandan will say it will end in tears, or a Ugandan will say, like we do not have that belief in ourselves to say, okay, maybe this is a new thing, let's see if it will go anywhere. We just have this thing of, can anything good really come out of Uganda? And I don't think it's a good, first of all, plane business is a very, very lucrative business if handled with very much care, attention, as well as professionalism. It's like TV also. Because a plane, mo control room TV, and a plane is glory. It flies in the air, so it shows a lot of glory. So anything glorious comes with money. Even TV is glory, being on TV. Like, that's why I'm comparing the two. Anything glorious comes with a lot of money, so you have to put in a lot of money before you even go to management and whatever. Those people that are working in these Airbuses and whatever, this business of flying these cabins and what, it is a lot of money, because a plane currently costs from $3 million to $90 million. Now you can imagine the range from $3 million to $90 million. That means the planes you can get at $3 million, and it's just an easy plane. Even these rich men can get them, the Elon Musks and Jeff Bezos, and own a plane. Then there are these ones of 90 million, where companies also buy planes and say, you know, we're going to own a plane. But the fuel and maintenance of the plane is very, very high. The costs are very high. That's why most plane companies are state-owned. They are not private. Yeah, it's not cheap to own a plane. So much as they are state-owned, most of them have come crumbling. It's not only Uganda that lost their airlines. We've seen many. Air Senegal had to revamp in 2016 because their old one failed. Yeah, we have Kuwait Airways, which also Kuwait. You can imagine Kuwait. It also first failed. They had to revamp. Was it in 2015, 2014, around there? Because of the money that is needed to control these things. It's a lot of money. I would side with you and say it's not easy, to maintain such a business. But if you get, if it's state-owned, I mean, state always has money. So if you get someone professional to handle it well, you can get. And once, imagine if we had planes flying to let's say we've grown to like 7 planes flying all over the world, not just in the African continent, because this A330 is going to cross. And by that you're saying, where is it going to fly? People like Doha, the countries like Doha, states like Doha have already accepted this Airbus to land there. With Guangzhou, China has also accepted. We're going to start having flights. It's just about believing in ourselves and knowing that it may work. Many things have failed, like he has talked about the buses that failed, but this one may work because maybe there's a new team. General Katumba Wamala is a very hardworking person. If he's the head of this, then I hope it's going to really make good results. But like all I know, like I said from the beginning, Carol and Tariq, me, I applaud the government. This is a big achievement. It's both business and the flag carrier. Flag carrier, how do we benefit from that? Tourism. People get to see about Uganda. And if anyone is interested in visiting Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Actually, I think we need to define what it means to be the Pearl of Africa. There's only one.
A Pearl of Africa. Image.
Why not?
Image.
I'm going to get disappointed.
No, please.
I'm going to get disappointed.
Image of recent. A Pearl. Tukyajenyumirizamu okusinza biki ebitambula mu ggwanga.
The Pearl of Africa will always remain the Pearl of Africa.
It's what
remain the Pearl of Africa. Like I said, it will take leadership, and I want to concur with Carol. Let's be proud of what we have achieved. Okay, it will only take leadership. Because airline it was leadership. So let's trust the current leadership to love what will come out of it. Otherwise, I'm super excited and I can't wait to fly in our Airbus. Anyway,